Good morning. My name is Margo Hudson. I am a graduate of Seeds of Literacy, a basic education and high school equivalency prep program for adults in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, I am honored to share my story of how literacy turned chaos into opportunity. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. I had a hard childhood with abuse in the home. I left home when I was 16. I didn't finish the ninth grade or high school. I went right to work. I had a lot of jobs, but none of them paid very well. I worked in nursing homes, fast food restaurants, as a home health aide, and a housekeeper. By the time I was in my 40s, I was working at the airport, cleaning airplanes. It was hard work. You were out in the elements and had to work fast, cleaning planes between flights. I wanted something else, but I didn't think I had anything to offer anyone. I didn't have my GED, and I didn't have much self-confidence. I cleaned airplanes and didn't think I had anything in common with people who were flying on those planes. I never stood out. I didn't feel good about myself and was going through depression. I thought to myself, I've got to do something with my life. I want to get my GED and check it off my list. I had tried programs before, but I didn't finish. I came to Seeds of Literacy because it had one-on-one tutoring. I was determined that this time would be different. I worked on my GED for 11 years at Seeds. I studied every chance I got. On my lunch break, 15-minute break, while I was waiting on my ride. On the bus, in the doctor's office, I didn't give up. During the time I was working on my GED at Seeds, I got a better job working in the President's Club at the airport. I took the GED 6 times before I passed. I will never forget the phone call from Chris at Seeds telling me that I had passed. And my life changed at that moment. I didn't know at the time, but my life would never be the same. I thought I would be proud to finish the GED and get it off my plate. I would never imagine what would happen next. I started to read more. I started to think I had something to offer others. I had more self-confidence. I started volunteering at Seeds. I thought I would help with filing, but they asked me to tutor. So for the past 6 years, I've been tutoring students twice a week on my days off. My specialty is fractions. I had always wanted to play music, so I started taking keyboard lessons and practicing every day. I learned to make candy, knit roughly scarves, and duct tape crafts. I kept learning new things. I started talking to my customers at the club. I felt that I had something to share. We talk about books we read and our families, and I shared my story with them. Many of my customers are in business and government. I would have never thought I had anything in common with them, but I do. In 2016, I won the National Learner of the Year award. I attended a conference in Dallas to accept the award and participate in workshops. Governor Kasich gave me the Courage Award, and I was invited to lead the Pledge of Allegiance at a session of the Republican National Convention here in Cleveland. I was named one of Cleveland's most interesting people in 2017 by Cleveland Magazine. The Cleveland Foundation chose me as one of Cleveland's placemaker this year, and I'm so honored to be a part of Creative Mornings today. Best of all, I am now a literacy ambassador. Over the past 2.5 years, I've shared my stories about how education changed my life with people at homeless shelters, recovery programs, health fairs, back-to-school events, library programs, senators, and congresspeople. I want to give back to the community, and I can do that by sharing my passion about literacy and how the GED changed my life. I am blessed to be out talking to people. I would never have imagined doing these things before I got my GED. I see opportunities now that I didn't before. When we feel shy or afraid, we miss opportunities and the chance to share ourselves. As Mel Robbins says in the 5-second rules, at any age and with any goal, we have the power to own ourselves. Look inside, take a step, and try something to change your life. Literacy has made my life limitless. I am a different person with a different life now. I am always learning. I am always looking for what's next. I know I have more to offer now, and I am looking for the chance to do that. You know, whatever happens in our lives, we cannot go back. We are here now, and this is what we have to work with. It's hard sometimes. You have to want it and work at it. We need to continuously work on ourselves. We should be a different person than we were last month, or last week, or even yesterday. I learned these lessons through improving my literacy skills. We all can learn. We all can change. My advice for dreamers is to go for it. Surround yourself with quality people to see what's possible. It can be hard work, and you need to be disciplined and persistent. You might not get perfect, but you will get better. Thank you.